So I'm actually the founder and CEO of True Life Ventures, which we primarily specialize in life and business coaching and company sales training. To tell you the truth, before I even got into personal growth and development, I thought it was complete garbage until I actually needed it. But you know what they say, when you're not, the answers are always where you're least looking. You're not looking for it, right? And I think that really allowed me to face my own truth because I was avoiding it. And that's really the goal behind True Life Ventures, because look, your ruin is your gift to give back to the world. So what that means is what ruins you and puts you in your all-time low and you get through it is ultimately your gift to go seek out other individuals in a similar situation and help them get through it. So because I wasn't facing my own truth, I wanted to seek out those individuals who are avoiding their truth so I could help them face it. So you know what they say, the truth will set you free and allow you to live your true life.
That's awesome. So who's your ideal customer then? Like how do you find these people?
So it's actually a variety of different, I have a pretty diverse demographic that I target because we do focus on individuals for life and business coaching and, obviously startups. But I think the most success that I've had, obviously Seamless.AI is for the company sales training packages. I have packages that range up to 165K. So utilizing Seamless.AI, it allowed me to really target CEOs that I know have the financial wherewithal because I can actually see the revenue that they're bringing in on an annual basis. It allows me to see how big their company size is because it all depends on how many sales professionals that they do have working for them. 100 or less it would be a cheaper price. 100 plus would be a larger price, right? It'd be a bigger number. So it really allows me to really narrow down on who I'm reaching out to and really know who I'm speaking with.
Awesome. So how are you really finding those people, before you came across Seamless?
Primarily Instagram. I do have a platform just under 1 million followers. Over the last 18 months, I took my company from 0 to over 4 million in revenue, primarily through Instagram. But it really allowed me to, get in contact with a lot of people that didn't really necessarily know that they needed company sales training. Because here's the thing, look, I'm never going to offer anybody anything unless I ask them questions. And I think that's the beauty about Seamless. I'm reaching out to connect and network with individuals, right? I think that ultimately I'm playing interested even on cold calls. I just want to connect, learn about you and see how we can mutually benefit from being in contact with one another. After I, state that's my intro, especially, from all the leads that I'm getting off Seamless, I start asking them questions, tell them a little bit about me, and then I start qualifying. You have to ask hard, intentional questions in order to obtain the information and provide a solution. If you go in offering something and you didn't ask them any questions, you can't do that. It's not going to work because now you're selling. You're playing interesting rather than interested. And especially with cold calling, you got to be interested.
Yeah, for sure. I think it also really helps too that, it's clear that, you clearly believe in what you're doing is going to help everyone you're reaching out to, become the best version of themselves. And that's such a huge understated part of the equation as well.
100%. And one thing I do want to add onto there is, look, it's all about networking. The foundation of building a business is about networking, connecting with other individuals. You connect with them, you as a salesperson, I hate calling it salesperson because at the end of the day, I call it effective communication, right? Which means that you're engaging where it's mutually beneficial, right? You're teaching them about you and you're learning about them. But you are responsible to take them through a process of self-actualization on the call. You're helping them come to realizations of what they're not doing and what they're lacking and help them take personal responsibility by showing them a solution. Solutions on the table now. Whether you take it or not, it's going to tell me a lot about you. If you told me you have A, B, and C that you need to work on, then if I give you a solution and you don't take it, what does that mean? It says a lot about a person.
Yeah, exactly. So, how did you first hear about us? How did you come across Seamless then?
I think it was actually funny. I saw it on Facebook for a script, cold calling script. I wanted, I'm always looking out there to see what people do. I'm constantly, doing market evaluations, looking at my competitors, why people buy from them, why people don't buy from them, see what's lacking in the industry and see how I can improve my services to really kind of dominate the marketplace. And, I was looking at the cold calling script and, I got an email and I was like, all right, a database where I can get almost any CEO's number. That's honestly what I need. Just uploads into Salesforce, from Seamless. I can do 1,000 leads a day, and that's exactly what I need.
Very much so like how you're invested in all your clients, their goals. Our real goal is to help you guys get to President's Club. And you did mention a little bit earlier, what were the results you were able to generate with Seamless since you've launched your business in the last year?
Yes, sir. So, with Seamless, we've been on Seamless for about 6 months, and we hit 1.5 just through Seamless.
Wow, just through Seamless. That's awesome. In 6 months. And this is your first year of doing business then too?
No, I started the company in March of 2020.
Oh, okay. Apologies for that. Apologies.
No worries, you're good.
Yeah, that's a crazy time to start the business. How was with the pandemic and everything? How did those challenges affect you?
To tell you the truth, it didn't affect me. It helped me. You know why?
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm in the space of personal growth and development. People were looking for answers. They were losing their jobs, and a life coach provides solutions, right? So it actually propelled, I'm not even joking. I was 30K in debt when I started my company, and my first month as an established business, I generated 45.7K and got out of debt.
That's awesome. That's simply incredible.
It was just a numbers game at that point. The more people I talked to, the more opportunities I had, and it allowed me to really go ahead and take the business off the ground.
I think that's something that's really come up in the last few years, right? Is this whole, business lifestyle coaching, personal investing, kind of idea that, other generations really didn't have. So I think it's cool that you're into that.
But here's the thing too, and I always tell everybody, look, sales and personal growth and development go hand in hand, because the hardest sale that you're ever going to make is selling yourself on you. And watch
Mm-hmm.
this, ready? If you're not willing to invest into yourself, let's say, for example, $5,000, when you're talking to a prospect as a salesperson, how do you expect them to invest $5,000 into you if you can't do it for yourself, right? It's built-in
Mm-hmm.
ethics. How you do something is how you're going to allow the people around you to do it. Because if you can't do it, you understand them when they tell you that they can't do it, because you've never done it for yourself. But when you do it, guess what? And they tell you that they can't, you know how to overcome that because you personally have overcome it yourself. Overcame it yourself.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. It's so cool to see all the different ways that you can really use Seamless and find success. It's definitely not something, this use case isn't definitely something we thought of when we first launched the product, but it's just a testament to if you know what to do, how to manage relationships, how to make a sale, anything's possible.
To tell you the truth, I actually like Seamless better than Facebook ads and things like that. I truly believe that a true sales professional needs to master cold calling, and having a database where I have unlimited, almost unlimited amount of leads for cold calling. I prefer that because I'm learning through it. Each projection that I get, I'm learning through it, right? But with inbounds, you're more of a consultant. You're not really understanding sales. If you can master the cold call, inbounds, the cake. I think it's, I like the actual salespeople that can take somebody from completely unknown to an actual transaction.
Yeah, that's definitely the case, and that's something that we're finding interesting. Part of the reason why we're kind of conducting these interviews is one common thread across all Seamless President's Club winners, right, is they're great salespeople, right? And I think that's the real challenge for us, is that we have this awesome solution, we can sell you the bait, but if you don't know how to fish, you'll never catch anything. So
if people want to learn how to fish, send them my way.
Yes, exactly. Check out Mike.
We're going bigger next year, bro. We're gonna move into
bigger. Yeah, man.
With Seamless helping us out with all the leads, we're gonna grow.